one is the PV. PV is nothing but the photovoltaic cell. This photovoltaic cell is the simple one which you are using in the solar cells. But the concentric plate collector will be having some technology and also mechanical parts will be implemented there. The cooling tower will be there, and all the things we will see the videos. Don't worry. The the CSP analysis uses direct normal solar radiation data, and here this data are pertinent to concentrate systems that track the sun throughout the day, such as the collectors or the dishes. Okay, next one is the photovoltaic cells. Photovoltaic analysis. Photovoltaic analysis uses flat plate collector data with the panel oriented due south at an angle from the horizontal equal to the latitude of the collector's location. So this all things is there. Something we must learn about is we are having some inclination angles like six. We call it like azimuth angle and also solar radiation angle. And like this thing, we are having like 6 different types of angles will be there. At what angle we are going to get the maximum and all the things. I will give you the simulation link directly to you in the live sessions, so that if you click the data and also click the particular country name and if you are giving at this particular angle how much radiation data you are going to get, the calculator also will be there. Solar radiation calculator, we call it as solar radiation calculator all over the world. That data calculator also I will be providing you. Okay, coming to the wind. While coming to the wind in the next slide, we can see it here is he has taken a resolution. So in the solar he has taken as like 10 kilometer into 10 kilometer. But here wind he has taken more amount of area here, as we compared before only. While compared to the solar, we required 100. So minimum of 100 acres mandatory, but here it is of 1000 acres mandatory for the wind, because we must set up the windmills at a far away distances. So we can't keep the like solar panels side by side like that. So the wind turbines will be different. So here it is produced. Since then, so here you can check it out. Updated resolution 200 meter to 200 meter to 1 kilometer. They have the particular height, and here we can check it out. But the core scale meant that is the assessment wind source could apply to as little as 5% of it. For example, good resources were on ridge crust. So they were telling at the top hill mountain areas only we are going to get the consistent wind and also the quality wind and also the power generation will be very good. So coming to the next one, so these are the ones we are dealing with the end wind and all the things. So here the task 2. What is the task 2 for assessing the criteria or the potential of RES is develop appropriate screens for GIS analysis. So what is meant by GIS analysis is the task for you tomorrow to get it back to us. And also this is a basic assignment once. So if I tell the GIS, nobody will open the PDF document. So it is the secret here. GIS will not be tell to you. It is nothing but you can see it as like analysis data. We can tell simply it as analysis data, but one standard procedure will be there. So here the term, please go to the document so that you will get the familiar with that. Okay, coming to the next slide, this all things is self-explanatory ones. So here you can tell it as what is the criteria development for solar concentric solar plate collector. First one is the central generation technology criteria. Here how much we are going to have the solar source, and next what is the slope and all the things. Next one, distributed generation of technology criteria. So here what is the distributed we call it as like technology. What is the distribution generation we are going to take place while calculating the solar powers. Okay, coming to the next slide. So here in this slide, we are going to deal with large scale technologies and the small scale technologies. How we are going to utilize for the PV screening data. Previously, we are comparing with the CSP screening data, and also now we are going to compare with the PV screening data. Next one. So here again is going to discuss about wind screening data, how it is going to implement here. The most important screening criteria in order of importance, and next least important screening criteria. So here you can check it out. What is the most important wind source is in wind power class 4 and above to short term, class 3 and above for the long term. So here based on the class means it is nothing but the speed of the wind. Due to the speed of the wind only we can able to generate the electricity consistently. That's the reason they will be classifying into classes. So that is the top priority while we must giving for the wind things. Next slide. So this all are the points which are there in the task 2. So task 2, task 1 is we are going to identify the geographic locations and the task and also the legacy management lands and the DOE data we are taking. In the task 2, we are going to identify the different screening procedures. We are going to analyze the data and also what is the requirement of the data. We are keeping it in the form of numbers. And the last one is the task 3 is process data identifying DOE, Department of Energy and Legacy Management lands with potential for renewable energy development. Process data identification. So here we must be able to process the data. So here we are gathering the data and also we are analyzing it in second thing, and also we must process the data. So the 3 complete steps if you are completing, then you will come to know, okay, this much area, this much wind is coming, and also this altitude is coming, and this angle we kept the solar plates. So we are processing the data. So this is the final output where we get the value. Okay, this much is the input, this much is the output. So this is the process what we are having. So this is the process identifying the DOE LM sites with potential for the renewable energy development. Okay, coming to the next slide. So here again we are going, so again is going to discuss about the CSP screening data criteria. So in the screening criteria we have taken in the task 2, and here we are processing it in the task 3. So task 1, task 2, task 3 is the continuous steps. So the final outcome will be the task 3. So here is what you call it, like summarizing all the points which you covered in the task 2 and also what the data you are going to process it. So these are the things. First one, so in this data he has taken for CSP PV wind screening. So here he has not covered about the solar thing, about the biomass, geothermal, and also the ocean things is not covered here. Only these 3 parts are assessed here. So summary of the DM, DOE, LM site renewable, and also the GI screening is mentioned here. Next one. So finally, we are going to conclude it stating that, so this conclusion is for the, what you call it, like summary of all the things, what the points we have covered till now and all the things. There is an urgent need for transition from petroleum based energy system to the renewable energy based system. So that is a major point. And also to create the employment opportunities, huge potential. India has a huge potential of renewable energy sources, and also the government involvement. There is a sudden growth of the renewable sector. We can see it nowadays. We can also see it. And also next one is the steadily improving in India with a better future. ROE, RES is going to improve a lot due to the support of the government. Unless until the government is going to support us, we can't nurture in the proper direction. Okay, next one is, so here is mentioning all the points. So this is the final, we can tell it as each and everything is mentioned in the links. So in this links you can open it and we can check it out. Okay, this is the, and also we have kept the heading also. Based on the headings you can go through that. And also top 7 renewable energy sources is having lot much data compared to the first unit. So all the first unit is covered in that link. You can go through that, or also the and also the regional trends is very important for us. There you can see all the trends, what is happening recently. These links are covered in the decent way, and also in the what you got like recent ones like 2020 and all the things. Here, what is renewable energy? What is renewable energy? What is the definitions? And what are the various renewable energy resources? And chapter 1 is like what is the renewable energy overview. So beyond these links, I will be sharing you some other links in the particular YouTube one. So in the YouTube ones, we are having these things. So here you can see the difference between the wind power and the solar energy. Similarly, we'll have the differences between the solar energy and the geothermal energy. Like similarly, we'll have the different things in the YouTube links, so that we can check it out easily. You can check it out easily in these points. So these are the basic links, and also in the live sessions, I'll be conducting some exams, like the bits like simple questions, like what you understood till now. It will be like true or false. So first slide will be there the question, true or false, what you understood, and then you will be get the answer in the next slide as true and all the things. So those things will be covered in the live sessions, so that you'll be understanding what is the difference. So in the recording classes, we are providing the technical content only. This topic is of completely theory part. We can't keep on telling continuously. Instead of that, we will be showing many videos in the regular classes. And also thank you all. We have completed today. The unit 1 is completed. and also in the next session we will be going to start the unit 2, the solar energy. So please, everybody, I request everybody to go through that one. And also here one simple question I asked you, what is GIS? Please go through that document which I am sharing to you in the WhatsApp groups, and also get back the answer with that answer. Okay, thank you all.